Here we go, and we are off.
Yeah.
So what we could probably see is two different routes, the left going 3 first, the right going 2 first.
Yes, it's a good possibility. We'll see that diversion here. Exactly what we're going to see. You have 2-2 first against 2-3 first, and we'll see how this evens out.
Tairr's been working on his screen scrolls, though. As you're seeing him go over here on the left side, he's having a little difficulty on this one screen, though, and it's costing him some time.
Yeah, for sure. It's, I always, as we can see, he's on emulator too for the input display, but I do commend him for sticking with the screen scroll, trying to get it. That's awesome. After so long, though, you just gotta walk. But yeah, it's a tough trick to get down. Oh.
Drone, this is a race.
Yeah. So we got a rage reset. So yes, we'll see how that comes back. He's PB he just resets because he didn't get the bomb.
Well, that was unexpected, but
yeah.
that's something that's muscle memory. You get used to doing so many resets as you do PB attempts.
Yeah. Whenever I'm racing, from the games I reset a lot, I actually turn my console around so the reset button is not close to me.
So that way you don't end up doing it just like this, as Fred will be the first one to the raft as SouthernPretzel goes to level 2. And the advantage here with going this route that both Tairr and SouthernPretzel will end up doing is that they're going to have 5 hearts leaving Monocle Rock, and they'll be able to pick up the white sword, which is what you didn't see in the showcase race a few moments ago.
That is correct. White sword, it's often forgotten because it's so out of the way, but it deals 2 damage instead of 1, and it's very helpful, for killing Leog, getting over that hump, be able to fight Leog with the wooden sword and 4 hearts. So it will be very helpful.
rcdrone put it in chat that the global counter was wrong for him, so that first enemy, that first Darknet, did not drop a bomb. It dropped something else.
Oh, I bet you never did a clear reset.
And that's important because if you plan your route out based on where you are on your global counter, and we've mentioned this global counter a few times before, Tairr's gonna have to be careful in this room of the Gurias, by the way.
Yeah, half heart, 1 hit, he's dead. And so it was a good thing rcdrone did reset and not just keep going, because in the rules, that is a disqualification. So he did do the right thing by resetting right there, once he realized the mistake.
Trodango and Tairr is able to finish him off, and we're going to see the 230 secrets picked up here by SouthernPretzel, and soon after that be Tairr. As rcdrone trying to knock off this Manhandla not playing nice, but finally gets him down. Does get the bomb drop.
Yeah, that would have been a bigger time loss if he ran out of bombs. Running out of bombs to Manhandla is probably like the worst fear of any runner in a race of this game. It can destroy you. Because you have to farm for bombs out here or go back in 3, because you need 2 bombs to beat 4. There's no way around that. You need 2 bombs.
Otherwise, you got to go through the penalty of Manhandla, and no bombs for Manhandla. That's kind of nasty.
No, you're going to have, as Sans would say from Undertale, you're going to have a back. Ooh, Tairr with that early bomb drop, it was a pixel off from exploding. Unlike other Zelda games, your bombs do not deal you damage, so you can get right when to blast and it's not going to hurt you. Fred's going to have 411 ladder, which is very respectable.
Blast them for putting that mechanic in Zelda 3, The Link to the Past.
Yep. Oh, no, hammer jumps, man. For the hammer and everything.
Yeah, if you can say so, if I can live long enough to do a hammer jump.
Yeah, for sure.
So Fred first to the ladder clip, and we didn't mention about the ladder clip at all when we were doing the showcase race earlier. It is a mechanic that allows you to at least skip over that T room, and it's got the same mechanics as a block clip or a wrap does.
Mm-hmm. Yes, normally you can only have one ladder on the, you only can walk over one tile, but with doing the clip on a specific pixel, you're able to, get a lot more for your money out of it, and you can do it over and over and cover the entire length of the screen that's with water, too, in the overworld. But yeah, it's a really good mechanic. It saves a lot of time by not having to go out, around, and up.
I believe we're having a little bit of a stream issue with SouthernPretzel. We'll get him back up on the screen in just a moment. As far as Tairr's concerned, he didn't get the candle early, but he's likely going to do that coming out of level 1. But he's, like I said, he's having some issues with these screen scrolls, and probably is a case where you have to know when to say when.
Yeah. Probably the best advice I would give if he can hear. Try it once. If you fail, just walk it. You'll save more time than spelling it over and over if it's not going.
Fred out of level 4, rcdrone going against this Gliok here, hopefully having a good fight, and does get bopped around, but it's only a half a heart they ended up losing, so he took it to the head. And took a fireball, but gets a fairy drop. No fill-up, that's nice.
Yeah, really nice there. Good fight there. Fred is going ahead and one, as also SouthernPretzel and Tairr is going into one. We got 3 runners in level 1 right now.
Yeah, Drone's going to be joining him real soon. The only big difference is the ones on the right, they are on a 2 first route. The ones on the left, they're on a 3 first route.
Now, you saw all the runners go in and back out. Like I said earlier, it's not because they dropped something outside, had to go get it. And unlocks that top 4 for free. And that's one less key to get, which saves time.
Yeah, some of these rooms where you have to clear enemies to get a room drop, they can definitely suck up some time, especially if they've got an interesting enemy set.
Fred, good Fred Vigorius, and he's got an excellent 22 and 8 count, so it's minimal farming he'll have to do.
Would love to get a 5 rupee, but may be able to force one coming soon. He's going to kill a few keys to help him out with that. Except for he gets bopped.
Yep. Oh.
And then bopped again.
Yeah, keys like to, I personally believe all keys in this game know your count at all times, and when it's going to benefit you, they say, no, I'm going to do a weird pattern and hit you. I'm almost sure that's their AI. Drone with the bow get, as Fred is going to finish clearing out one, and SouthernPretzel as well. Like I said, they look screen for screen, but remember, different routes.
And I'm betting with SouthernPretzel and his 122 rupee count right now, we might be seeing SouthernPretzel do the blue ring.
Yeah, that's a good possibility. Yeah, because he'll... I'm trying to remember the blue ring route from here. It's been so long since I've ran it or seen it.
I believe what he'll end up doing is he'll get the 100 Seeker out of level 3 in the Lost Hills. Or not the Lost Hills, the Lost Woods.
Yes. He'll go up and get it after level 3, before he went into I think.
Fred's still at 22 rupees, which is not necessarily great, but he will probably go for the double hundo route.
Yes. Well, he's going to kill his levers, but I don't think he has no global 5. That would have been really helpful. Now, he has his kill count's high enough where he could possibly get a force 5, but he would still need 2 single rupee drops. Yeah, that was a random fairy. Okay. So it'll be. Go ahead.
I was going to say that's the 4 on the counter for that group, the enemy group.
Oh, okay, there you go. He's only got 1 rupee, and he's got a good chance to get it, so I doubt we're going to double.
And now both Tairr and SouthernPretzel are heading to level 3. Oh, Tairr steps too far off and will now have to take the long way around.
Yep, and that's better than the alternative. Now, if a runner were accidentally soft lock by scrolling into the background and can't get out, they are allowed to use the Up+A function for that only, because it can happen out of your control sometimes. If you get bopped by a Zora or an enemy, you can get knocked out the pixel and get knocked right out. So we are allowing runners that option, but they still have to return to that screen immediately before they do anything else.
And Fred, going into level 5, did get the rupees he needed to purchase his candle. See rcdrone be doing that right now as well. Tairr in level 3. SouthernPretzel grabbing the key up here in 3 and trying to plan out the bomb movements. And Darknut's trying to not play nice with him. But does get a clock at least.
Yeah, he has a chance for a random bomb off this last one. Does not get it. Because he's at 6 on the global after seeing that stopwatch. When the stopwatch falls from a bomb dropping through, that's 3 on the global. So it's really keep an easy eye on your global counter in that scenario. Now Fred's going into the room of requirement. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not certain where he is on the consecutive counter right now as far as bomb chances are concerned, but making decent work of these Darknuts.
He does. He gets them all, except for that last one.
And I think he wants to hold on to that one final bomb. There we go.
Yeah. Now we'll see how rcdrone does. He's already caught up. He's only got one bomb, though.
Yeah, I think he wanted to hold on to that Gibdo bomb for a little bit later on for the Dig Dogger portion of our battle. So he's going to have to take the long way here in this battle.
Yeah, this is a tough fight with Wood Sword. Each one takes 8 hits. And each Darknut deals 2 hits. So, you know, he takes 4 mobs and he's dead.
SouthernPretzel through Manhandla. Bombs didn't want to play nice. That's partially because Manhandla's spawn position was the bottom right position.
Mm-hmm. That's a very difficult spawn to get. But if you miss a bomb, or so you gotta watch out. You do not want to die in this room.
Nice Manhandla for Tairr.
Yep, very nice. We are going to see blue candle from SouthernPretzel. That is confirmed at this moment.
You mean the blue ring?
Yes. Yes.
As that 100 from the Lost Woods right there, the Dead Woods rather, as he will go ahead and pick up the ring before heading into level 4. Tairr now heads to level 4, but will not do the blue ring. Instead, will go in with the green tunic.
Yes.
So Drone's got to be careful with the Gibdos here. One hit from them, he'll be dead. But this is not a bad place to die, only because of you have to return to that room. It's only one room to the north to start.
Yep. Oh yeah, get that heart.
Yeah, you definitely want to get that heart, especially when you have to try to sword your way past the Gibdo later on.
Fred gets out at 5, 13-10, which puts him roughly on a 30 pace, you know, a low 30, about even with his PB.
And so now Fred will head on over to level 3, go ahead and do his cleanup here, do the World Wrap. And Drone not super far behind him. 3 hearts left, but does have the 4 bombs, and he will be able to go through Dig Dogger pretty easily here, as we do see Tairr and SouthernPretzel making their way through level 4.
Now, the White Sword does not help against the Fires. You need the Magic Sword to one-shot them. But in the Breakfast Room, the White Sword will help. The Like-Likes die in 5 hits, and the Gels die in 1 hit.
Yeah, they don't split up when you have the White Sword.
It's a good opportunity to get a few extra rupees if needed to, so there's definitely... But see, the Fires are in the bomb dropping room, so if your White Sword killed them, that would be awesome.
Oh, Fred's getting bothered by this blue Lionel. Has to take him out, because otherwise he's going to be bothering him as he tries to do this World Wrap.
Yeah, the World Wrap is dangerous. If you get knocked through the screen or miss the scroll, you get bopped into the Lost Woods, and you either have to complete the Lost Woods, which is northwest-southwest, to get out, or walk all the way around, clip back down. Which it's actually faster to walk around and clip back down than it is to go through the Lost Woods still at that point.
Tairr not confident with the ladder clip, so we're going to see Tairr take the other route through that goes back through the rooms of the Vyres to make his way up north.
Yeah, thankfully it does not cost an extra key because you still have to unlock a door either way, so it doesn't really cost to do that.
Solid ladder clip there from SouthernPretzel. He's going to do the error key.
Yes. Now, you notice where the Vyres started out for Tairr, they were all like on the right side. Now watch where they're going to be when Pretzel goes through this door.
Yeah, they're going to bunch up so you can get 3 of them. Oh, that's 14, 15, 16 on the consecutive.
And that's what we call a fairy bomb, ladies and gentlemen.
Tairr down to 1.5 hearts. Going to have to be careful with this Gleeok. Now down to 1/2 heart.
Oh.
And nope, that fireball dead. So Tairr, if he wants to, could leave this dungeon, come back later. You're not required to go back to that Gleeok immediately, but you do have to go back at some point in time in this run.
Yes. Yeah, at any point in a dungeon you die, you just have... But he would have to return anyway, beat the dungeon, so it's really not an issue, thankfully, on that death, other than a time loss. Okay, and now Fred's breezing through level 2 here, but rcdrone is caught up, even though they're not in the same race, but you can just see how much ground from what happened to start with RC, how he's just picked up his pace as well.
Yeah, right now, Drone is only 2 rooms behind Fred at this point, and this just shows the skill set of what Drone can pull together.
Yeah, the Drone is, I'd say, 5th place in the rankings. Sounds right.
Yeah, he's got a sub 30, which is very phenomenal here as Tairr goes ahead and tries to kill off these Vyres. And I'm surprised he's not trying to use the bomb, maybe try to get a heart drop, because he does have a 3 in 10 chance, if he gets the right count, of getting a heart drop off a Vyre.
Yes, that was a little puzzling. But now he's in a similar situation. He only can get hit twice. But the key to fighting Gleeok, you don't want to fight him from up and down like this starting out. You want to fight him from the sides, because while there's one fireball on the screen, there cannot be another. So from the side, the fireball has more time to travel on screen. Okay,
he gets him, though.
Yep. So that's why, starting out, you'll see even a lot of us veteran runners will do like a U pattern around them to keep the fireballs on the side as long as we can.
Yeah, and that's something that myself, when I heard that, and I believe I first heard of that from Darkwing Duck, and my fights against Gleeok got a whole lot better after hearing that. And obviously, I still have some trouble every now and then, but it's still a case where it got better because now I understand how they work. We do see the world wrap here on the 2 first route.
Yep. Yeah, now he's going up to get this heart, but now he's going to be making his way to level 5. As Fred, his opponent, is 1. He's heading up to level 7 at the moment.
Yeah, right now SouthernPretzel's behind Fred by 1 level, and give SouthernPretzel some credit here. The fact that he's only 1 dungeon behind as far as this race is concerned. This has been a pretty solid effort here from SouthernPretzel, I gotta say.
Yes, yeah, I don't think SouthernPretzel is a newer runner, and it's, I love seeing new people come in the community. It's great.
Ooh,
yeah.
And there's that Lost Woods walk you were mentioning.
Yep. Yeah, he'll have to go up and around. Hopefully, he can. We'll see if Second tries to charm here. Yeah, the screen scroll that he's setting up, I'll explain it briefly here. Link needs to be 5 pixels from the side of the screen, and while you're at the 5 pixels, you need to tap up or down for 1 single frame. That's 1/60th of a second you need to push the button for. And Link will turn around and you can just walk on through, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah, it's easy to discuss. It's easy to see in pictures. It's easy to see a runner like yourself, Lack Attack, some of the top runners do it. But when you try to put it into execution yourself, you find yourself in a position where it's like, how in the world can they get it so easily? It's because you guys have had a lot of practice doing it.
Yep. When I started out running, I would actually do, I would RC kills all his gorillas too to get a bomb drop because he was short on bombs. So good move there for catching that. But no, I would practice for an hour before I started doing attempts, just scrolling every grid on the dungeon. Oh no, Tairr.
That's 3 tries here for Tairr trying to get this screen wrap.
Yeah, props for sticking with it. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's a very punishing trick if you miss it. This trick was in second quest for a long time, and so what we did, I was goofing off one day and found out that it does save 10 to 12 seconds from the old route that we used to do, and that's why it's in first quest now. Level 7 completed by both Fred and rcdrone now.
Yeah, within seconds.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned before, right now, drone, or mentioned in the showcase race, having 1 bomb in this level 6, you want to have more than that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1's required to beat it. It's better than having 0, because then if you don't get 1, you gotta visit the Glee of Shame and get an extra key later. But, there is a lot of bomb dropping groups in 6, and you got the magic sword, so your bomb dropping group enemies in 6 are going to be your red wizrobes and your Vyres, and there's a lot of them. So your blue wizrobes are health, so you still have your good chance of getting fairy drops as well to refill health.
One thing that Tairr's not doing, and this is something that new runners who are trying to block or trying to do the screen scroll should know. If you are doing the right to left and you do the flip around, like for example, when you do try to set up the screen scroll and you do the flip around 180 degrees, you should swing your sword. If Link swings his sword, you do not have the right position. If Link does not swing his sword, you have the right position. You can go through the screen.
I actually did not know that.
Ooh, Fred's down to a heart right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of 6 to go through yet.
Very nasty magical breakfast room.
Now let's see him get this ladder clip that's even harder.
Yeah, give Tairr a lot of props for getting through this here. This was a nasty, nasty run here. And the thing with the ladder clip is if you mess it up, you have to reset the ladder.
Yes. There's your picture.
And he gets it.
Yeah, that's a tough trick to even do fast because, okay, let's keep an eye on Fred here real quick. He's very low health.
Yeah. And the big thing he's got to worry about is this blue whiz robe here that loves to go around anywhere he possibly can, even though the likes could still kill him in one shot too.
Yes, the way you want to fight these wizrobes is, you notice he's trying to be on the right side of them on the tile line because they tend to not fire when you're standing on their right sides. He was on the left, that's why he got shot. But if you stand like on the tile line to the right side, they will tend not to hit you. And good job, Fred.
Fred gets through it. Wow. The stress is not over with yet, though.
No. He's got some fires to deal with, and he only has 2 arrows. He's trying to steal a heart.
Yeah, the bouncing around the virus can cause him trouble. If one bombs him, he's dead. Or gets a heart drop. That's good.
But you still don't want to hug a blue wizard. Kill him.
These runners do not love wizrobes.
Okay, good. He should be safe.
Yeah, he's got this. There we go. Wow. A much stressful 6 from Fred, but he's through it. He's off to 8. rcdrone's in 8 right now.
Yes. Yep. And At this time, we also see Pretzel. He's still about a dungeon behind 7, which is a way bigger dungeon than 6. 7 is actually a very large dungeon for where it is in the game.
Very key consuming here. One other issue with Fred is that he's only got 1 bomb. He's got the 1 bomb he needs to get into Blue Lagoon 1, but he may have to kill that room in the corridor staircase in order to get the drop of bombs.
Yep. Yeah, there is a backup you get. Okay, he gets... Yeah, but the blue moblins also surrounding can drop a bomb too, but it's hard to get. So we're going to see how Fred plays this. Now, he could get a lucky manhandle a kill as he drops this bomb.
That's not going to be the case as he goes over towards the southwest. As Tairr going up against the Room of Requirement. And don't blink now. Drone currently at the Gliok here. And through him, he's off to 9.
If he doesn't get that heart down there, because A, he doesn't need it, and B, it's a time lost walking. And it's only 1 extra heart. It's not going to help you at 9. Fred.
At 13 hearts right now, getting that extra heart puts you at 14. You're still dying to blue whiz ropes in 7 hits.
So let's see if Fred can get a bomb from, he sees a rupee and guesses he's not going to get it. So,
yeah, because he only has a 1 in 3 chance of getting a rando at that point.
So, what he'll have to do in the next room after here, we'll have to clear it off. Okay, we do have another screen issue with Pretzel, I believe, in the nice black and white stage. So
that was an interesting timing, though.
Yeah, we'll try to get that back up.
So here's the room where Fred can go ahead and get a forced room drop here of bombs. He's hoping to get a random, and now knowing that he's at 3 in the count means that he's going to want to kill this Skibdo last. Doesn't get any bombs, but does get the room drop.
And he also killed a Dark Nut because he had a chance for a fairy there as well.
That's true, yes, but at the 5 count.
Yeah, that's why he skipped killing that one and went back to it.
And he goes up against this Gliok here, forehead, but when you had the Master Sword, or Magical Sword, not much of a problem. And he's done. 2 hearts left. It's going to be a rough fill-up, but he is done with level 8. He's off to 9.
Yep, definitely.
Tairr's got to be careful here, down to 2 hearts in level 5, as SouthernPretzel heads to level 6.
Yep, 1 bop, and from the Gibdos, and he's dead. But they only take 5 hits with the white sword, thankfully, so I think it's 5, right?
4.
4, okay.
Yeah, there's 7 HP.
That's right, they got that odd number.
They're rude like that, but Tairr does get a 3rd heart, which is going to help, and also needed the rupees, so he cleared this room because you want to have the 140 rupees once you're done with this level 5.
Yep. And he still needs to go shopping and bathe it. Now, okay, he gets another heart there, good deal. That gives him a little more leeway. Okay, rcdrone gets his bomb drop, so he's got 8 bombs. Now we're going into the critical part for RC.
Yeah, this was just extremely critical in the showcase race about an hour ago. Can he have a much cleaner passage here? It does take 1 bomb from the Patra, but the reverse C is a very, very punishing room coming up.
Indeed. It's not an easy room at all.
Oh, wouldn't he love to go grab those bombs on the floor? He's not going to be able to do so, though.
No, but you only need 2 bombs to finish.
Yeah, but a much more solid silver arrow room here for Drone this time around.
On his run, he's on a mid-30, but with that reset, it's going to put him around.
Yeah, that's right. At this point, just a reminder that the timer you see on RC Drone's screen is because he did a reset in level 3 once he realized that his global counter was incorrect. Tairr finishing off with level 5. And Drone getting a how do you do from a Patras, taking another 2 hearts away from him when he didn't need that to happen. So, you know, the time that you're going to see from Drone on this screen is not going to match the official SRL time.
Right. Fred gets through Patcher 1 unscathed. Pretzel finishes up 6. And Tairr is going towards 7. Well, he's going to go shopping first, then go towards 7.
My goodness, SouthernPretzel's got all the hearts here. 15 so far. I just noticed that. And oh, nice forced bomb drop from Fred.
Yeah, well done. Drone, he's only got 5 hearts. He needs to watch out here. The Patcher 3 can do things to you.
And we saw that happen in the last run, too.
Patcher 3 for RC.
Yeah, sure, this one goes right.
Oh yeah, that's an excellent Patcher. Well, he can afford 1 Gammon Hug and a Fireball.
And here we go. Oh, he's got him in the great spot here. Stunlocked City. And the RC Drone will be the first of our 4 runners here to finish, and will defeat Tairr in their 1 versus 1 matchup, finishing with an official SRL time 31-22 as Fred's trying to take care of the reverse C room. Get your GGs in for RC Drone.
Yep. Good win, good win, good way to start tournament. Oh, Fred got clipped through, came back through it. No. Bubbles, please. Okay. We're going to try to get an RC in here to chit-chat with. As we see Fred and Pretzel and Tairr finish up their respective levels. Fred gets out with decent health after the silver arrows.
And Tairr, meanwhile, going through this room here with the Gorillas, gets a fairy drop to put him at only a half a heart remaining.
Yes, well done. And I wonder if we're going to see Pretzel just get all the... Might as well.
There we go, yep. 16 full hearts.
So he's got 32 hearts technically, because the Blue Ring does give you twice the defense.
Nice clock for Fred.
And a fairy. And a bomb.
Which you don't need at this point.
Yeah.
And with that ding, I hear an RC Drone joining us.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, just racing Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah, we, did you forget to reset after the run?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. When I saw the heart drop, I knew, like, oh crap, I gotta reset, because this run isn't valid.
Yep, good call on that. Once we saw what happened, I was like, yeah, I'm glad he But yeah, I'm glad, you know, I mean, you still pulled through a good time. I mean, you actually, you know, I mean, you still played really well. You pulled ahead of Fred, who was ahead of you.
I just want to point out here, Fred just pulled off the swag arrow. Does not get him to the right position here, but trying to get him over towards the left side. Unable to do so. So Ganon not being nice to Fred, but Fred's going to go ahead and attach him with the silver arrows and knock him off. And in the match between Fred and SouthernPretzel, it will come out to be Fred ahead as he gets ready to finish this off with the official SRL time of 4:34:03. So get your GGs in for fcoughlin.
Indeed. Yeah, RC, I mean, stellar run besides that goof there.
Yeah, the other thing that kind of went haywire was level 5. I had 1 bomb on me, and I failed to pick the bomb drop off.
Here, just got laced.
Oh no. Wall mastered.
I just saw it on my screen too. That's rough.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, I noticed you only had... You get vacuum without getting the drop.
And then I just decided to store down the dark nuts instead of going back into the room, which in hindsight was probably a mistake. I should have just gone ahead and... Well, actually, I had a count worked up to 9 when I got... My plan was that I had a count worked up into 9, and I had 1 bomb on me. So I stabbed one down to 4 health, and I put a bomb, and then he turned the other direction. So there went my big plan. The other issue I had was I didn't have enough bombs out of 2, but it worked out really well in level 7 because the Guerrilla room, the 1 bomb that I did drop to try to weaken them hit every single Guerrilla. So that wasn't too much of a time loss.
Nah, that wasn't bad. You did well on that bomb. Yeah, go ahead.
How did that Patra 3 feel after the showcase race where you decided to go left?
Yeah, it was so nice. All the satellites just ran right into my sword, and I wanted to, do the fast strats, but after I took the double bop on 2B, like I couldn't really do it. I didn't have the health.
I just want to point out that we do have an issue with SouthernPretzel.
Yep, 1 bomb. He needs 3 at this point, and he only has 1.
Yeah, hopefully he can pick up a pack off one of the oranges.
I think he knows. Yeah, he knows. He knows. He just went back to was red. So that rupee.
I think that rupee. Oh, he gets it.
Nice
drop.
That was clutch. So that was the one, wasn't it? 1 on the global.
Well, it came after a rupee, so I think it was 8.
Oh, that's right. It's 7. Okay. It's so hard to remember everything, even after all the runs I've done. I still can't remember every little detail of them. Okay, so Tairr did get a Wallmaster plus a death, unfortunately. So he's got a struggle going back through. I don't know if we're going to get Fred in here or not. Are you in here yet, Fred?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh, no.
Yeah, this is just a rough after level 4 for Tairr because he had issues with the screen scrolling on the world wrap, and now this is just adding to it.
Yeah, it's insult to injury at this point.
So, Drone, your thoughts about both of the runs tonight? The earlier run in the showcase race and this run. Any thoughts, any comments about the run?
Well, in the first race, the only real dicey part I think was in the beginning. I had 5 bombs and I had to spend 2 of them on walls, so I had 3 to try to kill Manhandla. And I did, but I think I missed the first one and I killed with the second bomb. So that is obviously disaster, and it will be disaster on racers with competitive times. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to go and pick up the Keys bomb pack in those cases, but then that kind of puts me behind the 8 ball and I might lose the race right there, going for those safety bombs. So it's kind of a tough call.
And Fred's going ahead and doing some Super Mario Brothers 3 randomizer tournament starting later this month.
Are you entering that one, Rick?
Yep, I am.
I mean, it's definitely a cool randomizer. I played the one time on the initial release race. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm skipping that one, but I'm doing the Warkless one, which starts soon as well.
Which one?
Mario 1 Warkless.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a nice tournament as well. And we do see SouthernPretzel coming up to the Ganon fight with the magical sword. And Hyrule Driver's not quite as costly with the blue ring, but still has to be careful. 3.5 hearts. And come on, Tairr, you can do this. We've got 1.5 hearts up to go for Aquamensis. Get out of this 7, please. SouthernPretzel's going to have to be careful.
Yeah, he's a Hyrule Drive. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and there it is.
He was a half tile too high. He needed to be just a little lower. So
Tairr finishing off at level 7.
Props to Tairr for still trucking after everything that's happened. this is what we want. We want runners to, always feel compelled to complete their runs. It's good confidence boost, and going up against somebody like RC, it's a tough match, but somebody had to draw him. Yeah, but in that race earlier, RC, you and Lack were just like neck and neck for a long time. That was so close.
Yeah, I was watching the Speed Game channel I have the stream up to my side, so I knew. The Patra just went nuts on me, so I had to vacate because I didn't have the health to tank it. Mm-hmm. Well, I did have the health to tank it, but I didn't want to fight Ganon with the half heart.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then Black had his Patra too was just unfortunate.
I wasn't too sure about the Ganon hitbox because after the first stab, he did spawn bottom left, and I tried to stab him from the right, and I thought I was pretty deep inside him, but maybe his hurtbox skews to the left because it missed, and he spawned in the corner that I thought he spawned in.
Yeah, it does hit on the left, so yeah, everything's left side. But yeah, that was a weird hit there. That almost reminded me of the thing we saw at the AGDQ race with random effect. Bresticle. He after he hit Ganon, he went back left, like all the way to the left side, and then up a bit, which was really strange. Ganon does weird things, cause Ganon.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretzel refueling some health. Wants to give 9 another game.
Yeah, let's give some props to both SouthernPretzel and Tairr for finishing off this run.
This Zelda's a very difficult speed run. It's not easy at all. Some people make it look easy. Like Black, he makes this game look cake, but it is not. And learning it and then coming into a tournament, definitely earning a lot of respect. Yeah, but in the bracket stage, we do have the Zelda 1 randomizer that has entered the bracket stage as well. So we do have that coming up on Speed Gaming and other various streams as well for that tournament, which will definitely be a good watch as well. There's also a nice Mega Man X tournament that's been going on Speed Gaming too, as well.
Yeah, and that's in the bracket stages as well.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to think what other tournaments we could plug at the moment.
Well, we've got the Super Mario 64, the Super Mario Odyssey, as well as Mega Man 1 still going on here as well.
Oh, yes.
And all these tournaments are on Speed Gaming?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been working a little bit in the Odyssey stuff because, I played through it. It's a great game, and then just watching these people destroy it, I'm just like, wow. At least they don't have any Kaizo Mario tournaments. Good gosh.
I'm sure somebody like Dodecahedron would make it look super easy.
Oh yeah, him and Pooh Bear finals all the way. And Dram.
Oh yeah, Dram indeed.
Okay, so this is going to be a return for...
Oh, come on, get there. No!
No.
The door did not allow.
No, it didn't.
Now, the good news is the 2 required magical breakfast rooms, you don't have to fight again.
No. No, when you go into a room and leave, if there's a bubble in the room, it still counts as the enemy. So the rest of them will not respawn. But if you clear a room full of enemies, like these keys do come back. But I think it's like you visit, 6 rooms, and that respawns all the enemies if you cleared it?
Yep, it'd be 6 rooms.
Okay. I knew it was somewhere in there. But yeah, and so that's why we'll see the keys. But in this room, nope, just a bubble. And the other one, just a bubble. But the virus come back, but that's a welcome sign because you can get some help.
Another good thing here is that second magical breakfast room will be gone. Oh, nice clock there for SouthernPretzel. Now, this room here respawned because SouthernPretzel ended up leaving the dungeon.
Right. Yeah, the traps do count as an enemy, but yeah, you leave the dungeon.
Tairr with 4 hearts now, so I think Tairr should be fine to get to Goma this time around.
Yes. Yeah, the getting through this room, you know, yeah, he should be fine here if he just walks correctly. Well, he took a bop again, but he had the health for it.
Yeah, and I think SouthernPretzel showed off a little displeasure as he gets ready to go against Scan. Now, here's another thing. The spawns are going to be a little bit offset here from what he was used to in the last go-around. But here we go. Stun lock. Oh, no. He lost him, but he's got only one more hit left to go on Ganon. There we go.
GG for him.
Bacon has been fried. SouthernPretzel has finished. And with the official SRL time of 46:19.
Get him in the commentary room too. And you beat me to it. Well played.
I got to finish first in the race somehow. This is the only way I can.
Know the feeling from Rando.
Yeah, with that we have SouthernPretzel joining us. GG.
Hello, Pretzel.
The only runner out there that makes me hungry for a certain national pretzel chain whenever I see their icon. We see Tairr going up against Blue Lagoon 2. And Tairr now going against the Skleok.
3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. That'd 9? Oh no!
Unless you get stuck through the bomb hole, in which you gotta do it all over again.
Yep. That's he throws the bomb down. There's that U pattern that I was talking about earlier. One more hit.
He needs to get him
You
one
got
more.
him.
One more. Come on, you got him. Good.
Good job. Now let's make it Tairr through level 9. See what I did there?
Ha 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 ha.
I'm proud of myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cantaloupe me. He'll be here all week.
All month.
I mean, it just means I'm going to have to come up with some interesting puns when you have your race coming up next weekend.
Oh, yes. Yes. Feel free. Make puns, crack jokes, have a good time. That's all that matters.
Aren't we here to have fun?
Yeah.
We're going to see Tairr go and get the potion.
That's the #1 rule of speedrunning. And that's what this tournament's about fun. Winning a tournament, you get a little bragging rights. You don't get no money, you don't get no fame, you don't get no glory, you don't get, you know, people hounding all over you when you go on dates and stuff. No, it's for fun, and that's what it's about.
That explains what I'm doing wrong in my love life.
Ba-dum-ps. As we see Fred, Link has turned into a Mario still, and he's just floating around an airship.
This guy has feathers, so that means he must be playing Link's Awakening.
But where's the Metroid?
That's coming soon. I think SouthernPretzel's back with us. Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
And we can hear you now.
Wonderful.
So, your thoughts about that run as a whole?
It was going really well until Ganon. I got some good lucky bomb drops at the end there as well, so I was pretty happy with it until I died.
Yeah, that lucky bomb drop in the reverse C room there when you needed a bomb to get you to the end of the game.
Yeah, no, I was hoping for that. I didn't know what I would do if I probably would have gone back to the Patra, I think.
Yep. Yeah, that's all you can do if because that's the last opportunity. Well, if you went up a couple more rooms, you possibly could have got one off the Wiz Road, but it'd been guaranteed.
Yeah. No, I got a few lucky bomb drops. That was the especially lucky one until I died.
Hey, it's, you know, sometimes you need the luck to get you through for sure.
As we see Tairr going up against that Patra, as you're mentioning here, Patra 1, he's going to have to kill him with only 2 bombs in his arsenal right now, so he does need this room drop.
Well, the advantage to killing him, even if he dies, Patra will stay gone, because the Patra is considered. So that's one advantage. So, but no, it was a good showing of the 2 first round and Bully Ring and everything. I mean, you did everything right. You did everything you could, and then, like I said, level 9 was just level 9.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I like that route a lot. It's great for beginners. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing to learn the mechanics. And, you know, eventually, you know, having to be like, okay, I gotta let go of the ringy. But no, you rocked it out with really well.
I think my next task is to learn how to count to 10.
Such a very hard thing to do in Zelda 1.
Yeah, you can watch Sesame Street, Tickle Me Elmo, and all that stuff. It ain't going to help you in Zelda.
And we see Tairr ending up dying to Patra 2, unfortunately.
Yeah, he was trying to take him out so he wouldn't have to deal with him later. But he's got to do that first Wizard room again. So, Pretzel, how long have you been running Zelda 1?
I've probably completed 10 runs.
Right on.
So, it's fun because you can really get a lot. You can improve very quickly.
Yeah.
Until you get to like sub 35.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, seeing a lot of the newer runners come into the tournament and everything. Because this is what happened when we had the tournament. You know, a lot of new faces, and I love seeing it. I mean, it's growing, and you know, and definitely, you know, I'm glad you entered. I mean, I'm glad everybody entered. 60 entrants was exceeding my expectations.
Yeah, I saw the run at AGDQ, and I said to myself, you know, I may as well just enter.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a good exhibition, 100% route. Ruskell made that look easy.
Yeah, he definitely did in that AGDQ route.
Yeah.
I mean, JSR and Random showed you the true dangers of playing this game at times.
Yeah, and even dying where they did still. We got Path 2 again coming up for Tairr. See if Tairr can power through.
Yeah, he's got that potion loaded to go in case he wants to use it. I'm thinking he wants to try to save it for the end game, but you need to get to the end of the game. Oh, we got the Patra blowing up now.
Yep, he killed, oh my god, whoa! Wow.
How are you supposed to kill that?
He comes back down eventually, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's why Fistbit says not to fight the Patra from the right, because that's liable to happen.
Are there any good strategies for Patra?
Skip them all. Wow, that. I haven't seen that in a long time. I remember the first time I ever did that. I think I was actually in a race when that happened. I was like, no, this is weird. Give it one more go.
One of the nice things about the blue ring is you can sort of like tank your way through levels. You don't have to really worry about getting hit as much.
Yeah, it does have its advantages for sure. Doing that because health is very. Even with blue ring, as you saw, I mean, a couple Ganon hugs and it's a bad time, but it's still. Yeah, you can tank through 7 really well and minimal damage, even 5. No, wait, you do 5. Yeah, that's right. You get it before 5. That's right.
But it makes level 8 really easy. Level 9's level 9.
Mm-hmm. And the red ring is so punishing to get, you lose more health getting to it most of the time.
Yeah, you gotta put up with the Patra room and 2 Wizrobe rooms to get there.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult. I mean, on the 100% route, we'll take off sometimes on the way to it. See if you can get through this wood river. Nice.
Would be really nice if Tairr started to lay down a few of the bombs, because he's got 8 of them. He's not going to need them all for the remainder of this game.
Now, I think what a lot of early runners like, I think he wants to get in position in the reverse C and then let loose the bombs. But one thing when going from casual to speed running this game, is you have to let go of items at times. And, it's like when I play this game casually, I hated using my bombs. So I was like, what if I run out? I didn't know how to get more bombs. But when you're speed running, you want to use every resource you got. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is just a recipe for disaster now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, Tairr's violating the never go right rule.
And he's in danger. This is it.
Yeah.
And with that, we have a forfeit.
Yes. Yeah. Well done for attempting. Yeah. I mean, I had props. Okay, so with the, once again to recap the times, rcdrone had a 31:22 race time, Fred had a 34:03, Pretzel had a 46:19 race time, and Tairr with the dot forfeit. But he, he done what he could. I mean, after all he went through in that run to even go to that point before forfeiting, that's still awesome.
Yeah, and so therefore, it's regarding the how the tournament works out. RC Drone goes to 1-0, Tairr goes to 0-1, Fred goes to 1-0, and SouthernPretzel goes to 0-1.
Yes. And there's a possibility we could see an RC Drone. It's just the way it'll pair once we see, everything else, how it lines up. So anything can happen going into round 2, and I'll be looking forward to seeing more from everybody in round 2.
Absolutely. More races coming up very soon. In fact, there was a 11 o'clock race that's going on over in Speed Gaming 2. I believe. Actually, no. They've swapped the schedule on us. We are going to have the next race coming up in just a moment. Dark Falls and JSR2 Gamers will have the commentary for the TA909 race coming up versus Dark Magician. That's next here on Speed Gaming. So let's get on and say our goodbyes. I'm Adirondack Rick for Fiezo, the crew there. Thank you for joining us.
Definitely. Have a good day, y'all.